Up until now, I wasn't really convinced that we'll see a Kindle Color anytime soon, because there have been rumors about a Kindle with a color ink screen for more than 10 years. Amazon even bought a Dutch company called Liqua Vista at one point, which sparked a lot of speculation about the Kindle Color in 2013. But nothing really came of it. But recently, thanks to E-Ink Kaleido 3, Color ink has been gaining a lot of traction with some smaller companies like Boox and PocketBook. Kaleido 3 is the name of the technology that actually, for the first time ever, in my opinion, made color ink usable without too many compromises. Still some, but definitely worth considering. But because Amazon isn't in the habit of taking many risks when it comes to the Kindle displays, I still didn't think we'd see a Kindle Color for at least 3 to 4 years. However, I just changed my mind about that for one simple reason. Kobo will soon release two new e-readers with color ink displays, the Kobo Libra Color and the Kobo Plera Color. They might actually be already available when you watch this video. The point being, Kobo is Amazon's largest and essentially only global rival on the e-reading market, and color ink, even with the compromises I'll talk about in a second, is a pretty huge deal. So I doubt Amazon can ignore it for too long. When it was only Boox and PocketBook and some other smaller companies, it wasn't too pressing. And besides Kobo entering the color ink ring, Tolino will most likely soon follow. Tolino is Amazon's largest rival in Germany, which is one of the largest book markets in the world. So what do I mean by soon? Well, it's hard to say because with the Kindle Oasis being phased out, and the market turning to color ink, I actually wouldn't be too surprised at this point if Amazon released a Kindle Color in 2024. But I think it's more likely we will see it in 2025, because that would also fit better with Amazon not taking too many risks with essentially a first generation technology for the mainstream market. Well, Kaleido 3, as the name suggests, is not a first generation color ink technology, but it's the first one that is actually worth the money, if you ask me. When I used it for the first time in the BoxTab Ultra C, I was so pleasantly surprised at how much better it was compared to previous generations that I also changed my mind about their color filter approach. Because that's still the biggest compromise that we need to make when it comes to color ink. So what do I mean? An ink screen uses ink particles. Those are either black or white and absorbing or reflecting that. That's why this type of screen looks so paper-like. It needs an external light source or a front light to use it. But unlike this approach, E-Ink Kaleido 3 isn't using colored ink particles. Instead, as I already mentioned, there's a translucent color filter on top of the ink screen. That filter has an RGB subpixel matrix, which in combination with the ink screen is used to generate colors. So if the color green is to be shown, the screen underneath the red and blue subpixels are darker. I am telling you all of this because this also explains the two main drawbacks of this technology. The first one being that the screen is pretty dark without a front light, because the RGB color filter is not actively doing anything. It's always sitting right on top of the ink screen. So it darkens the screen even when not looking at colored content. Luckily, this can be fixed quite easily with the use of a front light. The second drawback is the muted colors. Color saturation is nowhere near as good as on a tablet. So using this screen technology, you need to adjust your expectations. Having said that, I don't think it's actually a huge deal because even muted colors are better than having none, in my opinion. But if I've learned anything from having watched Amazon essentially dominate the e-reading market for 15 years now, it's that they don't like to compromise, which makes it more likely we will see a Kindle Color in 2025, but with an even further improved version of color ink that other companies might not even get access to for a while. So to come to an end, at this point, it's not a question of if, but when Amazon releases the Kindle Color, if you ask me. 2024 is definitely possible, but 2025 is more likely, in my opinion, which is still much sooner than I expected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss future updates. Thanks for your time watching, and see you in the next one.